Isaac, it's me. I wish I could talk to you. I'm sorry. I'm sorry about everything. I just wish I could talk to someone. It's all falling apart here. I can't believe what's happening. Strange. Such a little thing.
That's her? Nicole?
Yeah. First deferred from her in weeks.
We're 5 minutes out. You still got that thing on repeat? Guess you really miss her.
Ishimura is not a job you turn down, but 6 months apart with only vid calls? That's rough. Easy to say the wrong thing.
I don't blame you. I'd listen to my girlfriend over Hammond reciting security protocols.
Forewarned is forearmed, Miss Daniels.
So you keep saying.
Here we go. Nice clean re-entry. Welcome to Aegis 7.
Imagine 6 months staring at that chunk of rock.
To an independent miner, that's paradise. Aegis 7 is one of the richest finds in CEC history. Some prospecting team set up for life. Now where is she?
There. Confirming visual contact with USG Ishimura.
What a beauty. Biggest planet cracker in her class, you know. And it looks like they already popped the cork.
Why is it so dark? We should be able to see her running lights.
Yeah. I'll get us into hailing range. Someone's got to be waiting up for us.
Just be careful on the approach. I'm not taking any chances with the CEC's pride and joy.
No chances, huh? Is that why you were digging into my personnel files before we left?
You check your file access?
I'm a computer analyst. Comes with the job.
I ran standard CEC background checks, Miss Daniels. If you want to work in the big leagues, you have to play ball.
Sir, we're in hailing range. USG Ishimura, this is the emergency maintenance team of the USG Kellyan responding to your distress call. Come in, Ishimura. Ishimura, do you copy? Come in. This is the USG Kellyan.
You ever hear of a full communications black on one of these things?
Never. Come on. Someone pick up the damn phone.
The hell is that?
Sounds like their communication array is busted. Maybe a broken encoder. Daniels and I can handle it in 48 hours, max.
Hey, that gives you plenty of time to catch up with Nicole.
Yeah, I hope so.
Jen, Johnston, take us in.
Gravity tethers engaged. Automated docking. Let's go.
I'm losing control.
Fuck! We're off course!
Daniel!
Guidance system override isn't responding.
Shit, we're coming in too high. It's gonna smash us into the hull.
Jen, aim for that emergency stabilizer. There, the blue light. It might slow us down.
Got it.
Drop the flash shield. Everyone brace yourself. Everyone okay?
I'm good.
I'll live. Hey, Johnston. All right?
It's my ankle. Might be broken.
Shit. But better than a broken neck. Or worse. Good call on the stabilizer, Isaac.
Gotta always read the manual.
What the fuck's going on with flight control? That guidance system's a death trap.
Better add it to your repair list. Jen, what's our damage?
Comms are down. We lost a port booster. Got a fire in one of the stabilizers and... Singularity core's a mess. Could be worse, but not by much.
Then let's get some help. Johnston, stay with the Kellyan. We'll send a medic. Everyone else, with me.
All right, hello everybody. Welcome to episode 1 of the Dead Space remake, otherwise known as New Arrivals. This is a live look, so any feedback on how it looks and sounds will be very, very much appreciated. No optional dialogue with DeKelly. I think this. Oh,
How's the ankle?
Hurts like hell. But I've had worse. You go on. I'll get it strapped up.
Boy, I've never broken an ankle. I just imagined that it would be really painful. Text log, okay.
We came down hard.
To Zach Hammond, per your request, here's what we could find on the specialists they've sent for the repair mission. Isaac Clarke was born to Paul and Octavia Clarke on Earth in the eastern seaboard region of the American Republic. Oh, sorry, Poole. I think Poole Clarke was an award-winning ship architect employed by the Galactic Union Merchant Marine Corps. His records show extended time off world away from his family. When Isaac was born, Paul was given temporary reassignment to an Earth-based GUMMC ship production facility. During the 4-year tour, Paul and Octavia raised Isaac together. When the tour was over, Paul shipped off for an extended off-world tour. Paul's influence on his son must have rubbed off. You guys, this goes on for a while. I don't think that I'm in to read his entire backstory. I'm so sorry. Wait, we're on to their bodies. Hold on. Yeah, it's got a lot of information about his career. Boy, this is a long intro. I think that we will revisit this later. The next records we have are death notices for both Paul and Octavia. Well, hold on. Paul's return from his extended tour coincided with Octavia's release from the hospital. Whatever his assignment was, Paul's service records remain mysteriously classified by executive order, and unless he confided in Isaac, he took his secrets to the grave. Then they have the death records. Their bodies were willed to the custody of the Church of Unitology, along with the Clark's entire estate, apparently on Octavia's wishes. Isaac's repeated petitions to have his parents' bodies returned seem to have been ignored. Since the church refuses any inquiries related to its members, their cause of death is unknown. Really, you can just not say what somebody died of in the Dead Space universe. Usually space, I would think. Overall, Isaac's more than qualified to handle a job like Ishimura. I'd talk politics over religion, though. And then Kendra Daniels. Couldn't find anything on her in the time you gave me, but Darlton swears by her. Apparently she's on the mission with his recommendation. If he thinks she has what it takes, who am I to argue? Alright. Yeah, reading through his entire school record, like his permanent record, seems a little bit much under these circumstances. The crew is waiting for us. I am coming. I just see a lot of trash. All right, let's head on down here. Isaac is in no hurry. Maybe he also broke his ankle.
Isaac, guess we better go. At least we didn't take out the sign.
With 62 years of continuous service. It holds the record for the highest number of planet crafts, with 34 to date, and highest dead weight of refined product.
May as well get signed in.
Trillion kilograms and counting. Whether you'll be
Oh, sorry.
strengthening the extraction workforce on the colony, Captain Matthias and his crew welcome you. Concordance Extraction Corporation, powering humanity in
I might
Come sink your rig.
sink your rig. Oh, okay.
Welcome, Isaac Clarke, to the USG Ishimura. Rig synced. Collect kinesis and stasis modules from Acting Chief Engineer Jacob Temple. Location? Error. Employee not found.
I can't read security.
Same for the chief engineer. What is wrong with their comms?
God damn, I dig this atmosphere. Everything looks good and errored out. And canceled.
Someone left in a hurry.
Where's the security detail? Where's anybody?
There's nothing logged. No duty roster, no power to the elevator.
For God's sake. That security console's still working. Isaac, get a damage report. I'm done playing around.
something on the floor here. Is that?
Isaac, I need that damage report.
Is there? Oh. I'm sure it's coffee. It'll be fine.
Oh god, that smell.
What have you got, Isaac?
Shit. It's not just comms or the guidance system. Half the Ishimura's in the red. Engines, hull, the trams.
Could do that kind of damage to a planet cracker.
Okay, power. Ventilation's up. Power to the elevator should be...
Hazardous anomaly detected. Quarantine activated.
Another malfunction?
No. The quarantine systems are all fine.
Oh, wait. Do you hear that?
Yeah, I hear it.
Yeah, man.
Take it easy. Daniels, get those elevators running.
There's something in here with us.
Up there! Oh, God!
Ken! No! Daniels, get the doors open!
Get out of there!
Hands up the door!
Oh god. Oh, button. Did not immediately proc this as an elevator. It's a dead end. I ran into a broom closet. Alright, none of my buttons do that yet. Man, if only we had some sort of clue on how to deal with these guys, because bullets didn't seem to do very much to them. I'm sure we'll figure it out. Alright. Okay, now we're capable of violence. Well, I don't want to go back into the monster elevator with the death door. Oh! Alright, don't take this personal, but really need to know. I didn't mean to kick his head off, I just wanted to know if he had things. He wasn't gonna use them anymore. Wait, I don't know if that hurt me. Should I not be doing that? Well, I want to see what's down here.
Security request retrieved.
It didn't die. We shot that fucker right between the eyes and it didn't die. Smith had to shoot his fucking arms and legs off. For God's sake, send help!
I have to say that you will catch my attention every time. Oh, hold on. I think we're going to have dialogue here.
Isaac. Oh my god, Isaac. You made it.
They're everywhere. Shin, is he,
He's gone. Nothing I can do. What the fuck are these things?
The ones I saw, some of them were wearing Ishimura uniforms.
They're the crew? How the hell can they be the crew? Look at them.
We need to get to the bridge. There's 1,000 people on board. Someone will be there.
We can't. The tram system's wrecked. Everything's locked down because of the quarantine.
And you're both repair techs, so how do we do this?
There's a broken tram car blocking the tunnel. It's gridlocked the system, and the data board's burned out. I can't lift the lockdown or call the tram until we get a spare from the maintenance bay. But it's all on Isaac's side of the quarantine.
I'll handle it. Just make sure there's power to the repair systems.
And Isaac?
Yeah?
I'm sure Nicole's okay. She's a doctor, right? She'll do the smart thing.
Yeah. Yeah, she always does. Find somewhere safe. I'll be back soon.
Okay, that was super cool, being able to see them through the window and also through the video. I'm also glad that Nicole will do the smart thing like a doctor would do, not like some dumbass repair tech. Data board. Okay, so we don't have this yet. And we can't open that, right? Sorry, it's beeping at me. No. Okay, we're good. Data board is still missing. Got it. Boy, the lighting in this looks fantastic. How do I know? Okay, so I've got 10 bullets, but we've been picking up some more. Okay, here we go. So I've got... Yes, alright, so we've got a total of 33 bullets, and then the med pack that we picked up. And money. Oh, first save. Break it in. Now, I tend to be very stingy in survival horror games to a detrimental degree to hold on to all of my stuff forever. So let's make a pact not to, like, hold on to every single consumable. We'll do our best not to die. No power. Well, I'm a repair tech. We can fix that. And but also hopefully not. Oh boy. Hold on. Run faster than this. Is there a quick turn? We'll have to figure that out. Alright. That felt like too many bullets for that guy. Fortunately, he gave me more. But I fired more than 6 at him. That was a net deficit. So hold on. Quick turn. Back in A. Well, hold on. B is like use a medikit, and I don't want to do that. Timeout, because this feels important. Hold on. Let's go to settings and controls. Is there a quick turn? Well, this doesn't say anything about that. Oh, controller layout. Reload, stasis pack, melee, stop, locator, rig menu, sprint, move, aiming, shoot, stasis, roll, and right, left. If anyone in chat happens to know quick turn, back in A, back in Y, I'm very worried about back in B, because I think it said that B was use a medkit. Hold on, maybe it's... No, that's different inventory items. Oh, that might put on power to that door that we passed. And power to that guy. Okay, well now he's in the walls. I didn't bring a broom. What is that now? Oh, that guy's gonna be like Mr. X, isn't he? Hold on, let's grab all this stuff and we can catalog it all later. I really wanted to be outside of this room now. Okay, but we do want it to open. Now the question is, can we move our circuit breaker? Yes. All right, we have one of those and we can power on one hose. Save station. I feel like for all of my misses, this is going well so far.
Isaac, don't bother shooting those fuckers in the head. Doesn't even slow them down.
Okay. The only way is hacking them apart. Those arms, legs.
Does that even kill them? Or did they just stop moving?
Fire also works. Explosions. We should probably... Shit! I just pressed B. I want to bet that we just wasted a med kit. Son of a bitch. No! Hold on. Boy, that quick turn would really come in handy. Okay. Not only did I waste a med kit, I then immediately took damage that med kit would have been helpful for. I am fighting the urge to... Well, we just found a medium med kit. It'll be fine. I was about to say I'm fighting the urge to reload because wasting precious resources doesn't feel good at any point in the game, and especially not early in the game. Well, hold on. Probably save some bullets here. Oh, they may not drop parts when you... Oh, nope, that shut me up. Okay, do we go out on our OSHA platform here? No. Well, I mean, we can, but there's no reason to right now. Man, I would have sworn just my gamer head says aim, left trigger, down A should be quick turn. And the fact that that doesn't work is its own survival horror challenge. Oh boy. No! So, this is going poorly. I was aware of that exploding barrel, but by that point, he was so... Okay, if that blows up when I stomp, I'm going to be really upset. Okay. I would be happy with a medium medkit, I feel like. So hold on, let's go to here. I want to make sure that I use the one that I want to use. We're going to use a medium medkit. Action. Use. Okay. So that filled up 2 bars of health. That's good. I don't really want to be full. Well, okay, hold on a second. Yeah, this is saying go a different way, which actually makes me just want to go this way more. Let's see where this goes. Well, that guy really feels like he's going to get up, but I'm not so rife with bullets that I want to use one on him. Hello? Okay, just double checking. I promise I'm not just pulling the wings off of a fly. Again. Nope. Alright, sorry, I'm still learning the difference between my swing and my stomp. Stomp is get items. Swing is... you would think knock people back, but also I really botched it. And also blow open vents. Although, I'm not sure if there's a value to doing that. We'll do it a few more times, but if it's always a waste. Circuit breaker. Oh no. Wait, so we've turned off the lights, and we turned on the elevator, and the maintenance room, which I didn't know we were trying to do. But we can follow that blue pipe to it. Yeah, no, Rig, thank you for the update. I always check lockers. Okay, lots of information here. Faulty 4 gyro, replaced now functional. Day 3, replaced. Repulsors, day 5, replaced. Damaged booster collar. Alright, I mean, a lot of engineers' notes about things that they did. This is how I spent my day. Okay, I don't like the sound of that. I am so good at not hitting their arms. Wait, there was another one here. Was it this guy? Yes. I like the fact that when you shoot their arm for the first time, it, like, blasts all the, like, muscle off, and you sort of, like, can see the skin, or sorry, the bone underneath it. Okay, I'm good not going down there. I was following a blue pipe. So the blue pipe goes down from here. Let's see if we can maybe get in the elevator. Because we turned off the lights, but left the elevator on. Right, yeah, so that's the elevator power. Now we can go downstairs and get into the maintenance room. I'm absolutely expecting guys on the other side of this. It's too dark out there. I don't like that. Hold on. I feel like there's somebody behind me. Oh! Okay, this is cool. Alright, I promise. So, what do we want to use a small? I don't know. We could find like a medi-kit or something. I don't remember if those exist in this universe. Like you find a station that will refill you like you're in Half-Life or something. Let's go, and if I take another hit, I will probably press B and use a medi-kit. Our goal was here.
Isaac, we can't stay here much longer. Hearing a lot of movement.
I'm halfway done. Found a data board. Just gotta move the tram.
Okay, Daniels, watch that door.
Oh, that's the thing. Honestly, I thought that we were going to open up another maintenance closet like we did upstairs, which had, like, just extra stuff. I thought we were on a little bit of a side quest there with the pipes, but... Subject Poker Night. This is from M. Smith to J. Wright. J. Wright is the engineer we read their log of earlier. Keeping this off rig link in case Benson's listening in. You in for poker tonight, or are you going to let Caitlin keep walking around with your credits? And then... I'm in, but can you not invite Parvy this time? I know he's still blaming himself for Sorosi's accident and everything, but no one wants to hear about anyone's fucking nightmares, especially that one where he saw Sorosi up and walking around with half his head missing. And don't give me shit about it, I'm serious. It's messing with me. Last night I had one of those dreams where you wake up, you know? But my dad was sitting next to my bed talking to me. Felt so real I kept seeing him out of the corner of my eye all day, and trust me, that's one son of a bitch who needs to stay dead, Smith. Can I just very quickly... I like the fact that it's the newest message on top. A lot of games, when they're reaching for, like, realism on that, will sort the newest messages to the bottom. And that... Do I touch this? That is how emails in the real world are handled. And also, when you're playing a video game, it means that every single text log you open up, you immediately have to scroll down to the bottom so that you can follow it along. Upgrade weapons and rig using the bench. Upgrade weapons, improve the selected weapon or rig's capabilities, unlock new upgrades, and reset upgrades. Upgrades can be reset anytime in exchange for credits. Okay, so we're not going to get locked into upgrades that we don't like. I would probably like to upgrade the weapon that I've got, with damage being a really good pick. And I've got 2 nodes, so we will probably do that. Okay, so we've got like a skill tree here for our plasma cutter. Before we do that, though, otherwise I can do HP, air, what size? Stasis zone size. Well, I don't have stasis yet, so I don't care about that stasis duration. Yeah, let's do our weapon, because the more damage that we do, the fewer bullets we have to fire, and the more valuable every bullet is. So we will upgrade this. And then, I haven't felt the need to worry about reloading too much, but I bet you that we will. Let's not get too married to this. I'm going to do a health upgrade. I want to make sure that we can make steady progress. Wait, can we read this? To in is to survive. To join is to survive. Okay, we got our data board. We've touched the bench. We've done our upgrades. I think we go. We did not reload. You know what I should probably determine early? When you reload a non-expended clip, do you lose the bullets in the current one? I don't think this is that sort of game, but I should probably check at some point. So hold on. We've got... Timeout. We've got 6 in the chamber, in the magazine, whatever, and 64 in total. So now if we reload... Hold on, I'm so sorry. I need to math for 1 second. So we put 4 in, and we've got 60. Okay, so you don't lose... Just double checking. I'd feel like a real idiot if I was just throwing away bullets every time I reloaded prematurely. Is there anything else? Do we have a map of the world? We do. Okay, and... Hold to zoom. Can we scroll around? Doesn't feel... Oh, we can zoom in and out. Can I select floors? Okay, I see the bench that we came out of. I see the elevator. Wait, it does say this. Recenter. How do you... I swear to God there's a way to scroll this around. Okay, I can't quite figure out how to scroll around on the map, but we'll say that we probably want to follow the blue line. Is this... Okay, hold on. We do have this finder line. All right. Nope. It's slightly too dark to see where I'm stomping. I like the bullets that we're getting. I have a bad feeling that I'm going to need every single one of them. So, if that's the way that we go, is there a fast way to get to the menu, or do we have to scroll over to it every single time? It's the fact that there's a recenter to it makes me think that you can definitely scroll around on that, but we won't. Yeah, see, I'm glad that I looked around. There's lots of stuff in here. Money. It is this one? Nope. All right, and then down is down. I think we're fine. I think that we've been through this room a few times. Sure, I feel okay about that. I don't like the medikit. That's at the end of the game, I'm still going to be complaining about that medikit. Aside from that, it went great. Okay, now that we're done in there... Well, I guess it doesn't super matter. We've already been through the cargo hold. Let's leave this open just in case I need to run away. That way we can run in there... Oh, hello. That way we can run all the way down this hall if we need to. In response to this fellow, for example. I feel like I put 4 shots into that guy, so to pick up 6 feels like a good return on investment. Oh, I'm at maximum health. When did that happen? Use the map screen to check for... Okay, hold for the map. Okay, that's exactly what I was asking before. So, if you look down at the bottom left, there's Legend, which brings you to this. Then there's Recenter. Click in for Recenter. Okay, Y is a change floor. That is very helpful. Oh, D-pad lets you scroll around. Okay. So we've already been through there. That was a door that we opened. This is the whole area that we went into there. How do you change floor again? Y. Wait, do we know what that is? Maintenance bay? Oh, that's the circuit board where we did the thing. And then I think that's... Actually, do we know what that is? This diamond? Maybe that's where we picked up the circuit board, because if you look, the diamond now is to install the circuit board. I'm not going to go all the way back there to check. We will keep an eye on the map now that I know how to open it. And just to avoid any hilarious mistakes, because I've never installed a data port before. Isaac knows how to do it. I think the data board goes into the next room.
Data board reinstalled. Error. Damaged tram on track. Contact maintenance immediately.
Okay, now we're on to our second task, which I think that we can select our different options. Missions. Get the tram running, replace the damaged tram. We are currently doing this. A broken tram car is blocking the whole system. Fortunately, it's made to tram... It made it to tram repair, but I need to get it off the tracks. And that is that way. This guy has a lot of exposed bone showing through his chins, but... Oh, he doesn't have weird claw arms, so I feel like we're okay. Alright, I'm not going to tell that guy's family that I did that. He died doing what he loved. Stasis recharge. Okay, that's full. An engine in stasis is a safe engine.
Reading a door malfunction between you and the maintenance bay. Can you fix it?
No, but I found a stasis module. If I'm faster than... I got it.
Okay, I just wanted to look around. Is this marked on the map, though? Because I kind of want to... Interesting. Okay. So, there's a little shield 1 there. I just want to remember that we need to have security level 1 to go in there. Alright, and it really wants to teach me about stasis right now. Okay, it seemed to be doing a double slam, and I wasn't sure if we had to pause it at a specific moment. Alright, I feel pretty good about our position so far. We've got 10 bullets. 10 loaded. Oh! Okay, that was incredibly good at putting me on edge. And then nothing happened. Darkness there and nothing more. Wait, I'm sorry, what hasn't happened in error days? I don't want to wait for the scroll, but it said something hasn't happened in error days. I found a man inside the vents. Maybe that was the guy who errors the bathroom every blank days. Oh, this guy has a very unhealthy neck. And now groin, based on what I did. Don't piss all over the CB, your fuckface, and wash your fucking hands. Freaking hands. Oh, I apologize. Wash your freaking hands. Don't piss all over the seat, you fuckface. And then wash your hands. Especially if you haven't handled the seat. Why not just lift the seat? He told... I can't quite make this out. told me to bring the others. Well, if it was... Oh, you guys, look, you can see all the way through his arm. On the whole, I've scrawled very few messages in blood onto walls. I feel like I haven't done that part of my bucket list yet. Honestly, it would probably be the last check mark on my bucket list. Scrawl message on wall using my own blood. I don't like that sound. Okay. I think we're just gonna save it. We've scoured the bathroom. That seems like a good opportunity to lock in that progress. It takes the... Oh, I didn't do that yet. It takes the inventory a moment to pop up, so I don't really want to check it right now, except to say that I feel like we have a lot of plasma energy. Oh, my bad. This is where we came up. Drop or sell items to make space in the inventory. Hold on. How are we doing on inventory, though? I'm full. Oh, look at how many bullets that we have. I'm dropping nothing. You can take my inventory from my cold, dead hands. A rare electrical component. Sell at the store for credits. Well, I'm not dropping anything. And I'm not going to waste bullets either. Claw control. Disengaged. Well, we'll look at that in a second.
Message retrieved.
Vents into engineering. You got a stasis module handy? We need one in tram maintenance stat. The autoloader's fried. I got a damaged tram car on the tracks, and if the whole system's gridlocked, guess who they're calling?
Temple here, sending a stasis module now. What happened to the autoloader?
No idea.
Systems online.
A lot of shit's been breaking down.
System reinitialized.
Hearing things. Down in the gears where no one can be. You know?
I know.
Autoloader malfunction. Please contact a repair technician.
Okay. Sorry, I didn't know that doing that was going to sort of like overload the audio that we were listening to. Oh!
Disengaged.
This dude came up. Hey, buddy, what you doing? The very fact that I can do that, watch me get the bad ending now because I've completely disabled the ventilation system for the whole ship. But I have to assume that if you can do that, it's worth doing. All right, we feel good about that? So we know that this just disengages itself. Let's go look over here. If I were to assume, based on the stasis recharge there, we probably make use of that to do this. Okay, yeah, okay, so stop. Oh! Okay. I don't know why that guy didn't claw me from behind like he did. Remember the first dude, machine gun guy at the very beginning? He was my best friend. I shall cherish his name. Whoever that guy was, he got just completely double speared from behind. I don't know why that didn't just happen to me because I had no idea that dude was there. Okay, can we... Oh, that one's way slower.
Left loader claw engaged.
Does that just hold? Because I'll just wait on that.
Right loader claw disengaged.
I do think that we do this then.
The autoloader's busted, but stasis should do the trick. Just gotta time it.
Great. But hurry. Okay? Sound carries down there.
What is happening now? Oh shit, why did I not reload? Stop. Okay, I'm just panicking now. I'm super panicking. Are they both dead? Oh, that did not go well for me.
Replacement complete.
Oh, shut.
You got it. The tram was jamming the whole system.
I'm heading back to tram control. I should be able to call you a ride to the bridge.
Good. Just hurry. I keep hearing noises right under our feet.
So I pressed B and I used a medikit, and it looks like it was a large one because it filled him up completely. Assuming that a small is 1 and a medium is 2, I think we saw earlier, large might be full, and if we were going to use one, that was the time, at least for now. Still, that felt like that was very, very expensive, and I ran out of stasis because I kept wigging out. Oh, thank God. Anything else back here? Okay. Oh, this way? Just let me check very quickly. So I did hold down back, or whatever you want to call that button, menu button, and it was not interested in doing that. So these doors remain locked. I assume that I have to come back later. I don't know that symbol. And otherwise, we have replaced the tram. So we're good. And I did refill my stasis. Oh! Okay, that's a new ability. That guy also took many bullets. I honestly thought he was going to do like a mad dash. I was getting ready to do stasis on him. I was not expecting spit. Okay, and you know what? Why not?
Maintenance complete. Calling tram.
It's clear.
Now arriving at flight deck tram control.
Do I get to go out there and join them? I'm on my own?
We're on board. Something hit the roof, but it seems operational.
Quarantine lockdown was lifted, so you can get to the hangar. Comms are still down though, so be ready for anything.
What's the plan?
You and Johnston fix up the Kellion. We report to the bridge. Standard emergency protocol.
What? Protocol? Hammond, people are dying here.
And I'm not losing anyone else. We stick to procedure. We'll get through this.
We'll see.
Man, I was excited to feel like you could just hold down. All right, so we know based on that where we're going. We still can't get in there. All right, so we go up and through. Okay, no, I'm just sort of thinking, is there any other places that we wanted to check? I don't like having that open vent at my back. I'm sorry, have we been into this room? Wait, what's this? Oh, well, it's full of stuff. Oh! That's why I've been drawing the gun on the way out. I'm not above them pulling the same trick a second time. That would actually be really, really fun if you open the door. There's a dude there. You kill them. You go, oh, thank God. You open the same door again. There's another dude right there. Also, if it's not evident, the positional sound in this is really good. Multiple times been like, I think there's something over there, and that is indeed where they're coming from. My old friend, the damage report screen. I did also like the fact that earlier in the game it was quarantine exclamation point, because it kind of implies that there's also a version of that that is quarantine question mark.
Isaac, we made it to the bridge. There's no survivors. Daniels is trying to get into the command computer.
Disclaimer, this article is sponsored by the CEC's print and publishing division and may not represent the views of the Amazing Universe magazine. Imagine a world where basic resources like fuel, ore, metals, and ice are hard to come by. Really, ice? Imagine if humanity's needs were entirely dependent on the nearly extinct resources of Earth and the dwindling supplies of the colonies. Older readers don't need to imagine such a world. You lived it less than a century ago. So this is basically an advertising pamphlet for the Ishimura, named after the celebrated astrophysicist and inventor of the shock point drive, Hideki Ishimura. The USG Ishimura was the first of the massive planet cracker ships, built in 2446. She's enjoyed a long and storied career. The Ishimura was the first vessel of her size to utilize the shock point drive for large-scale commercial deep space expeditions. Scan and catch, mineral-rich ore, asteroids. At 62 years old, the Ishimura is still in remarkable shape. I don't know how shock point drives work, but it seems to me like 62 years would probably not be excessively old for a spaceship. Like, for a sea vessel, it's really, really old. For a spaceship, it just feels like even with faster-than-light travel, even with, like, wormhole connections, you kind of really need to expect to be out there for a long time. Space is really, really, really big. So, I don't know if there's been any updates to this, that one of the trams is back online, but we're not going to wait through the scroll to find out. And I assume we're headed this way, yeah. Mostly just want to make sure that we're not going the wrong way for a long time.
Got on you. Is that blood?
Haley, I need you to listen. The Ishimura's overrun with... they're fucking monsters. You didn't hear anything?
What? No, the comms are still out. Isaac...
We need the Killian fixed now. Got a damage report?
Yeah, it's there. Should have been with you.
Singularity core.
Singularity core. Evacuate minimal safety.
Go!
Hold on, you have to wait your turn, sir. Okay, just trying to figure out...
Isaac, what's happening down there?
It's gone. Killian too. The singularity core overloaded.
No!
Killian was our only way home. We're trapped.
No! I'm not losing two good people for nothing. What about the command computer?
It's a brick. All the primary systems are locked down with the captain's codes.
So we find Captain Matthias. Track his rig.
Okay. Okay, here. Captain Benjamin Matthias. Location medical. Status deceased?
Even the captain? God.
Isaac, you're closer to medical. You can double back and cut through maintenance. Find the captain's body and get his rig. With his codes, we... What was that? Chen?
Okay, Hammond, run!
Shit.
All right, I made some assumptions that I wanted to go back this way. Yes, okay. This feels like a different bathroom. I might be wrong. No, this is definitely a different one. That's why it's helpful sometimes to look at the graffiti, because I feel like we have different... Yeah, and the bad neck guy. That is not the neck guy that we were thinking of. Oh, this bathroom saw a lot less action than the last one, I feel like. We're good. I don't mean to go all the way around again, but, like, there was nothing over here. Okay. Remember, it's not paranoid if they're actually out to get you. Buy and sell and place items in storage. Yes, we definitely want to do that. Although, for all of its warnings, I didn't actually, like, you can't pick this up. It was not that I noticed. Alright, so far none of the humans that I've stomped to death had anything on them, so we're gonna let that go. Oh, look at the unnecessarily complicated vending machine. I really like it. Why use gravity when you can use a complex Waldo? Scan rig to unlock workstation. Wait, really? Where? Here? I do want to check out the store. I just want to see what else is around. That's to medical. All right, let's stop by the store. The store is a one-stop shop for purchase, sell, and store items for later use. In the store, you can purchase with credits, bring schematics to the store. I have something to sell as well. From the inventory, sell currently held items or place them in storage. When the inventory is full, place items in storage to retrieve or sell later. Storage system can be accessed via any store. I would assume nothing less. I would not enjoy having to go all the way back to a previous storage locker. Wait, do I have exactly $10,000? Because I will take that 5% armor. I will do it just after we sell... Wait, what's this? Legacy rig. No, I don't go for DLC rigs or anything like that. We'll earn what we get. Let's sell this thing, though. Action, sell. And then we definitely want to store some of this stuff. Let's store one small medikit. Let's store... Honestly, I think we're going to store 50 of those because this is still a lot of bullets. So I feel like we're okay. We still got 73 around. Do I want to put one more of these away? I kind of want to put one more of those away. We'll see how that goes. And there's our storage. All right. I would like to... Oh, we could buy a node? Oh, but I want to have the better rig first. So we're more bronze now than we were. Okay. With the thing that we sold, we don't have the 10 grand, but I will purchase upgrade materials as they become available. And other than that, that's everything. Is this our original rig? Can we sell that? No. All right, that's fine. And this may be purely cosmetic because it doesn't say anything about its specs, but no, I want to use the things that we earn. Okay, we have more stuff to do with our suit. We have 2 nodes. I would like to increase capacity, mostly so that we can get more towards damage again. So let's do this. And then let's go take a look at our new suit. So our HP upgrade carries over, which I have to say prior to this, it didn't occur to me to wonder, but there we go. That would have been terrible if you, like, invested in one suit. And then our next upgrade is air. Sure. I feel like right now splitting between suit and weapon is a good way not to put all of our eggs in one single basket. I have 1 stasis shot left. Okay, another security door. Now that we know that they're marked on the map, we just won't worry about it for now. The medical deck could really use a good scrubbing. Use kinesis to move objects. Hold and use kinesis. Alright, let's do that in a moment. And I assume that is this conspicuous new symbol. Grip enabled. I promise, video game, I will do that as soon as I finish looking around. Okay. Oh, so you tap B. If you hold B, he sort of does a default action, it feels like. No, that's me holding B. Okay, I don't know. The very first one I was manipulating felt like it worked differently. And other than that, we'll not worry about it. Cannot interact with that yet. Scan rig to unlock workstation. Not a lot of information on where to do that. That's something that over at the tram station, I think it said that as well. Oh. Little worried that like scan workstation thing isn't marked.
Gotta hold the line. They all came back.
No reaction from Isaac at all. A new weapon has been added to the inventory. To use it, add it to the weapon inventory wheel. Okay, let's... Where is that? That's here. Equip. What do we like? I like right. Military-grade assault rifle with a high rate of fire, primary fire, or proximity mine, which immediately costs 25 rounds. I am not going to be very ready to use the alternate fire on that. Okay, now it tells us that. Place a charge that explodes when enemies approach it. I would prefer not to use a stasis pack if I can avoid it. They're apparently stacking their body bags here. Not a bad place for them. Override station lockdown. Use the dashboards to unlock tram stations and re-enable travel throughout the Ishimura. So yes?
Lifting station lockdown.
I assume I'm getting on that, but let's look around a little bit first. Can I just put it down? Yeah.
Isaac, have you heard from Daniels? We were attacked. She ran the other way.
No, nothing. Medical's a slaughterhouse. They barricaded access to the morgue.
The morgue?
Yeah, but the barricade was put together in a hurry. A hydrazine tank might blow it open. Just need a detonator, like maybe a shock pad. Nicole could be through there if...
Isaac, the one who attacked us. I swear to God it was Chen. But I saw him die. If they barricaded the morgue, maybe it was to keep something in.
Destroy the barricade. Okay. Let's check this. I would be a little surprised if there was another rig for sale so soon, but maybe we'll have a price check. No. And I don't have anything I want to sell. Wait, this is pulse rounds. And we've got a lot of extra inventory space on the new rig. That's one of the main reasons. I wanted it for that and the armor, so... So it wants to go that way, and that means I kind of want to look in here first. Wait. Grab loose objects with kinesis, throw sharp objects at enemies to impale them. I will be interested to find out if I can also use blunt items to pummel them.
Quarantine activated.
Okay, be somewhere else. That was in the head, and therefore not useful. Hold on. Legitimately not sure if I'd even grabbed something when I fired that off. So, I'm sorry, I don't have a lock on these controls yet. So, do you just let go? No, you right trigger to throw it. With the advantage being, if you've got one of those, it's at least some damage and impact without the need for... I don't know if that's inspiring or deadly. Like, I would look at that and say that looks like it would kill me instantly, but also, that's true of everything in this universe. We haven't yet seen a toothbrush, but I'm pretty sure it comes with serrated edges. This is an elevator? Okay. Let me just look over here first. Nothing's moving down there, which only means that I can't see it yet. No! I don't like being in this corner anymore. I don't like being in this room anymore. Hold on! I really don't like this. Okay, nope. Oh, that is not as reassuring as I think I'm meant to feel. Is there any other franchise in gaming where the default way to loot a body is to stomp it? Just liquefy it with your boot? I don't have a feel for the pulse rifle yet. It doesn't seem actually very helpful for dismemberment, but it might have other benefits. Are we good? I don't like the whispering. Tissue sample needed. Can I might be here too early. Remember that I went off the beaten path. However, what if we picked up this? Does this count? No. Bring schematics to the store to unlock new items for purchase. Alright, so never sell... Well, I don't know if we sell it, but never disregard schematics. And that looks like a thing. Okay, let's also keep an eye out for colored lights now, because before I didn't have telekinesis. I will look at save station in a second. Let's check our bench. I have no nodes, so there's nothing here to upgrade. We'll skip this for now. I'm not sure that I'm going to put a lot into upgrading the pulse rifle, unless like the very first one is damage. But we will look at that once we actually have access to an upgrade point. Alright, sorry to check this room again over, but I'm paranoid that way. And now we'll put down a save. Yeah, I think that the game really wants me to go a different way. What I thought might be like a quick jaunder into a... Oh, and he's still pinned by the hand. The enemy cannot push a button if you disable their hand. Oh, I didn't recognize that as a baby before. These are level 3 locker rooms, so I don't even have level 1 access yet. Okay, Oh, is this safe to read? From Caswell to Leal, clerical error, Zoe. Specimen 426 is ready for harvest. I was about to notify Alvarez to prep for medical leave, but when I checked the database, I saw Ensign Sable had been moved ahead of her. Is that right? Alvarez has been on the waiting list for 3 months now. I thought arm transplants took priority over a cornea. Leal writes back to Caswell, here's your clerical error. One of them bought CEC stock at the last purchase, one didn't. Oh, I hate it. Guess which one was suddenly bumped up to vital personnel. It's not worth the headache to push back on it, trust me. And before you think about filing an ethics complaint, just remember the wise words of Hippocrates, shit rolls downhill. I would like to have both an arm and a cornea. I don't know that I would like really prioritize one over the other normally. Like arm versus appendix, that would be an easier call. But I also don't think that medical care should be based off of... There's a lot of baby-related information in this room. Were they... It just makes me think that they were, like, growing people to harvest arms and corneas. I don't like that. No, baby, stay away from me. Nope. So babies have a close-in attack that I don't like. We're getting into heal time. Yeah, I think I've got to heal. I feel like if I take one more baby-related hit, I'm going to be dead, and the spines that they throw are difficult to get out of the way of. Plus, we've got a med pack right here. So, hold on, let's be very careful about which one we use. Do you want to use a medium? Let's use a small, since that's what's in front of me. I press B and then I use the medium as well. Here's the good news. I didn't get all the way full, so nothing was wasted. I really have to be careful about pushing B. It's not bad. It's just a medium or a large medipack packed so much more healing into one inventory slot. So if we want to carry the most healing around, we want to always use the smalls first. Plus the fact that if you're in combat and you press B, you want it to be a really big heal because you don't want to die. I guess we're going to find out if that's bad. Circuit breaker. So if we turn that off, it won't be electrified anymore. How close to this can I get without dying? Can I move this chair? So this honestly feels like I should be able to touch that without getting electroshocked, but I don't know. I'll be upset if I die. Turn that off. Okay.
Daniels isn't answering her wriggling. What's your status? Did you find Nicole?
No sign of her yet. But I found a shock pad I could use on the barricade. Just need a hydrazine tank.
Hurry, Isaac. I don't like what I'm hearing out there.
Inventory. This is not... Okay, sorry. So we've already seen that. I wanted to look at the missions. Destroy the barricade. The crew barricaded access to the morgue. Once I put together an explosive, I can blow that barricade and get into the emergency ring. I can't reach the morgue until I find a way through the barricade. Okay, got it. Now I'm on board. I need to find something explosive to blow open the barricade. There should be hydrazine refill tanks in 0G therapy. So, do I want to open up the other thing? Oh, yes, I do, because that goes into the main lab. So, let's just be very careful about where this goes. Yeah, at the moment, I have a lot of ammunition for the plasma cutter. And we've already put some upgrades into it, and I know how to use it with reasonable effectiveness. So if we're going to make some choices about what gets upgraded, why do I feel like I've been in this room before? If we're going to make some choices about what gets updated, is it in here? Okay, it says to go that way. I want to look at the map really quick. So there's the circuit breaker. There's the elevator. Oh, there's a lot of different places. I think we'll probably follow the line then for a while. Because otherwise I don't know how to get anywhere from here. Oh, I don't like that sound. Nope. Oh, shit. I don't know if I stomped on the other one. Okay. If I'd known there was a stasis recharge right there, and I probably should have assumed it based on the fact that there's a slammy door, but we would have done some slow-mo stuff. Okay, I think there's... Yeah, that's a store. I don't feel like we have enough to either store or upgrade. Oh, no, we need to get... We can't upgrade here. Sorry, disregard. That was the schematic that we dropped off. Yeah, so you didn't have to sell it. That went straight in. I've got a couple medikits in storage. We're down to one medikit. I'm going to take one out. And then nothing. We feel good about where we are. I'm keeping an ear on the guy behind us. Hold on a second. Look at this one spot of green. Oh, somebody was just so desperate for anything organic in this mining rig environment. Circuit breaker. Okay. I think I see what this is. And then do we do anything else here, or is this ready to go? So now we can choose doors or elevators. I don't know that I have a preference between those two things just yet. Let's take a quick look around. For a split second, I thought this was just somebody's lower half. I thought that was a pair of human legs. So... Oh, the elevator is this device right here. So we probably want to use the elevator first then, since that's right here. And then the door... Where does the door go? Where does the door go? Is it in here?
Level 2
Oh.
security clearance required.
I'm gonna guess that you can't... No, stomp those open. Okay, I think we're up to 2 nodes now. Oh, and we can use them right here. So, plasma cutter, I feel like. So this is what? Reload time. The reload time is very quick. Aside from getting out to damage, I don't care about this. And then capacity would take us down to another damage, and I guess hypothetically then also unlock what's over there. I'd rather have capacity than reload on this. It just doesn't take very long to reload. So let's go for capacity. And rather than go straight to damage, which believe me I want, let's look at suit. Erg is... Oh, stasis energy I do like a lot. Does that increase from 3 to 4? It looks like it does. And then we get another HP. Alternatively, duration. That's fine. That'd be fine. Stasis zone. I don't know that I care as much about that. And then air, I definitely don't yet. And this actually looks like it would be a dead end. I thought it was unlocked, but then again, we can see further down this path. So let's go for stasis energy. Like, the more we can do that, the better. Wait, what does this say? Hey, it's okay to be fucked up. We can't fight anymore. The first part of that message I was on board with, and then the second part was less inspirational. Because I do think it's okay to be fucked up. It's okay to say, hey, I'm going through a lot right now. This is a bunch. Is there... I need to check the map to make sure there's not a different way out of here. I don't think that there is. There's not. Okay, so that's the symbol for bench. This door is locked. And... Well, okay, maybe I need to put it into door. Let me just put this into doors for a moment. So doors is now... So I never did determine where this blue line goes. Previously red line. Here.
Patient log retrieved.
Tests on patient Harris were inconclusive. Given the reports from the colony, he's lucky to have his faculties at all.
Well, a divine experience would leave an impression on anyone's mind.
Perhaps. But I saw nothing divine in all that blood. The suicides.
But this is a revelation, Terrence. We just need more insight to translate it.
You think this insight can be found in Mr. Harris's psyche?
I'm positive. And with Captain Matthias barring any visits to Aegis 7, this fellow may be our best chance.
Harris is Dr. Brennan's patient. And your methods? Look, things are complicated enough already. I can't sign off on this.
We'll do what's best, of course, but how long can we afford to wait?
Alright, I didn't expect to get into a fight quite so soon. Otherwise, I probably would have held out. Finished listening to the log. So this we can grip back and forth. Are there any other positions? Well, no, there's not, because now it's locked down. I press B again. I might actually... You know what? We didn't get maxed out. It's fine. I really need to watch the press B. I don't know why I'm pressing B. I don't know what game I press where that's the muscle memory of choice. Is there anything else we want on these catwalks? Probably not. No, we've moved the thing. We're good. I don't need a stasis recharge. I do really like the fact that we can do more of it, though. Right, okay, so if that's zero-G therapy, let me just look in here first. This is what? Observation room? I hope the captain has level 3 clearance and I can just immediately come back and get all of this awesome stuff. There seems to be nothing for me in this... Oh, wait. Now there seems to be nothing else in this room for me. Okay. Medical log. Dr. B. Warnick, Chief Psych Officer. The diagnoses are stacking up as fast as I can file them. Sleep paralysis, hallucinations, nightmares, paranoia. I'm getting patients from all over the ship. No underlying cause is showing up in environmental analysis, foodstuffs, or radiation levels. I admit I'm at a loss. Mercer says he and Kine are working on a hypothesis, so in the meantime I'm treating the symptoms. I'm seeing some improvement with sensory deprivation treatments in our zero-G therapy pods, but the sheer number of patients we're managing bothers me. Those systems are old and they need an overhaul. With so many pods active, I worry what might happen if there's a serious power surge down there, but nothing else seems to help. I suppose the odds are low enough. I'd rather take a small calculated risk than have dozens of miners and engineers impaired around heavy machinery. Okay. I was just rereading through to make sure of like what he considered to be the risk, and I guess it was just that the pods are old. I would not want to be in a shaky zero-G environment just because then gravity comes back on and you snap your neck. But otherwise, a sensory deprivation pod seems like an okay thing to be a little bit old. As long as old doesn't come with a side order of black mildew or something, I feel like the worst is that you get a little bit of sensory in your deprivation chamber. All right, let's overwrite. I want to have one save per chapter if possible. So if I really get nailed, we can always go back. There's always ping. I don't know what that might be.
Entering vacuum. Entering zero gravity.
In the vacuum, the rig will... Oh, I probably needed to know that. Okay, don't take this personal, like, but I feel like I really need to read whatever that was saying.
Exiting zero gravity. Exiting vacuum.
I understand the timer. I'm running out of oxygen. What did it say about zero gravity? Is there a... Tutorials. That's not tutorials. Over? Here we go. Database. Uh-oh. Do we have one for zero gravity? Well, yes, but... Oh. Okay, so that's how you take off and land. What was the one that... I feel like the ones that are lit up are the ones that it's told us. So... Oh boy. Yeah, I don't want to read too far ahead. Alright, I guess we'll... go figure it out.
Entering vacuum. Entering zero gravity.
Oh, there is a turnaround here. Anytime you put a timer on the screen, you know, time till death, I get a little alarmed. What is this? Okay, yes, grab. Like, we've got 53 seconds. I could roll back to where we entered this area. It's not actually that concerning, but still, the survivalist in me, it's just like Subnautica.
Exiting vacuum.
Use boot and suit thrusters to navigate in zero gravity. Okay, now we're learning that. The suit allows additional navigation options in zero G. Move, look, press to boost, right trigger to reset orientation, or to reorient. Right, we can roll. All right, let's try not to do that too much because although it doesn't bother me, I wouldn't want others to get sick. We'll try to hold things relatively steady where we can. Are there going to be items in here? I feel like in a big, open, floaty area, they're going to put stuff around to pick up. Oh, these are the zero gravity pods. Whatever pods. Deprivation pods. All right, so now we do that, apparently. I want to open this. I didn't really want to shoot it, but I really want what's inside. Oh, maybe we can bring it with us? Like, what if I just hold it and then we bring it over here? And then we land and then I can stomp on it. Or smash it against a wall. That's not really what I was thinking there, but that also worked very well. Looting finds a way. What are the odds that some of the people here in the deprivation pods are just asleep and they didn't even realize any of this was happening? Like this person right here, is this a dude? I mean, that really looks like a person. They're just completely blissed out. I would like to visit zero gravity. I'm just worried that I would not do well in real world, in an actual environment. All right, we've picked up the boxes that I could find. Can we find a hydrazine tank? Is this way?
Exiting zero gravity.
Okay, nobody told the objects in this room, unfortunately.
Still holding this position. What's happening there?
I found some hydrazine that should work on the barricade. I'm heading back there now.
Be careful with that hydrazine. I'm not losing anyone else.
By the way, feel free to play the drinking game of there's an obvious brightly lit object in the world that I should be telekinesising and picking up, and I overlook it.
Entering zero gravity.
Uh-oh. Okay, they leap. I promise I'm aiming for the arms as much as possible. There we go. Can I... There we go. Items. I would like to leave this room. Those guys are tough enough in gravity. Having them be able to come at Isaac from any direction.
whole ship. I'll check it out.
Entering vacuum.
Okay, how did I... Did this area get closed off? How did I enter this area? Do we take off? Okay, I guess we do. We go in here? Oh, well, I go in here. Anything else in here? I guess I could land. And then we've got all of this area here. Wait, that's a box, isn't it? Oh, by the way, I love the fact that there's no sound in here. I didn't really notice that until just now. That there's no audio. It's like very muted. Oh! That guy was still coming after me with only one arm. Alright, I would like to... I hope we got all the parts off that guy. Oh, look at my expended clip floating away. We'll add some more detritus to the area. Really choke up the game engine.
Took one step out of the captain's nest and Chen, that thing, he almost got me.
You okay?
I trapped him in a damaged escape pod. He's snarling like, this is fucked up. Hurry, Isaac.
Pulse-Ron schematics. Well, I would like to have those available for sale, even if I don't intend to buy them. I feel like if we're going to a mart where you can get a permanent equipment upgrade through a node or ammunition, I'm kind of messing up if I need to buy the ammunition. Oh, shit. Okay, this sucks. Oh, but that guy's $100 can't buy me a new tendon. Also, I haven't recently been picking up, like, objects out of the environment and using them to throw. I would really like to get back into doing that. Saves ammo. Oh, right, that was Headbanger. Okay, so we've been down here. Well, Stasis Recharge I'll take. I need to use Stasis Recharge a lot more quickly when I'm getting overwhelmed. Like when a guy is running right up on me. Because even if it doesn't buy me time to back up, like I'm up against a corner, it still slows down the speed at which it can attack. Sure. Let's do a quick... Well, hold on.
Level 2 security clearance required.
Just want to see if anything else has opened up recently. Oh, let's drop off our schematic. I like to do these things before we save so that they're all completely done. All right. I would like to buy... Yes, look, we've got 10 grand. I kind of want to buy that. And also, like, are we going to get access to a new rig pretty soon? We can sell the bronze semiconductor. I'm going to store one of these. And, yeah, we'll hold on to those. Yeah, let's keep 2 of these and 2 of these. You know what? Hold on. Let's go to storage, and I'm going to take out one of those, but then put back in the extra. We're just going to sort of, like, max out 1 stack. And now I like where we are. So, yeah, screw it. Let's get this so that we can get the upgrade. Yeah, screw it. Okay. Now all we need is a bench where we can make use of it. Let's look quickly. That's a stasis recharge. That's a save point. This door is locked. Okay, so there is a bench, and actually it's right through that door. Let's go use this. If we're going to drop 10 grand on an upgrade, I'd really like to make use of it. And if there turns out to be a mess of enemies down here that now eat up a whole bunch of ammunition. Is this the room? Did I go to the wrong place? No, it's through here. I wonder if you can set a waypoint to override the guider beam. Like, I want to go here. Okay, with our 1 node, let's look at Plasma Cutter. Reload again, not a big fan of, but damage, yes. Because especially against those 2-armed snake guys, they take a lot of damage to put down. Anything we can do to sever those arms. And these are still not accessible. This we've already done, right? I'm pretty sure. At one point, and I think this might have been when we replaced the rig, I just got back up to full health all at once, and I'm not rushing towards doing a heal just because I'm hoping that we get that again. Well, I'm definitely going to save before we light off a bomb. There's nothing quite like doing the plot-related bomb and blowing yourself up in the process. Bomb. I should probably be somewhere else. Okay, I will use that one, though. The trouble with damage upgrades is that you still have to land the shots.
Remember, when you reach the morgue, find Captain Mathias' body. Get his rig codes, and the computer's all ours.
Plasma cutter upgrade to the bench to improve weapons and gear. Well, I was just there, so we don't have to turn around. Like, I assume that you have to use nodes and stuff. Maybe it unlocks, like, additional branches for the plasma cutter. So I'm gonna wait to go back.
Security clearance required.
Oh, I promise you, I could fist through that. Sorry, we're full. Now serving 999. All died. Okay, we can move those boxes, but to what end? Like, that door behind them is locked. Medical log, Dr. B. Warnick. Harris is asleep after another dose of sedative. He seems literally unable to sleep without chemical aid. Most people succumb to exhaustion after more than 50 hours of waking, regardless of circumstances. Not Harris. His bizarre explanation of the events on the colony points to the same paranoia we've seen elsewhere planetside. His guilt is not in doubt. 2 security officers were present when he took Dr. Ciarello hostage and murdered Nurse Evans, and Harris doesn't deny his actions, but he shows no remorse. In fact, he insists there was no crime, specifically that Evans wasn't a nurse when he killed her. This is classic sociopathic behavior, but Harris exhibits no other symptoms. He's affable and friendly, able to empathize and offer original opinions. When questioned about Evans' murder, however, he becomes withdrawn and uncommunicative. He claims the explanation is stuck in his mind, and that talking about it mixes up its message. He also undergoes intermittent hallucinatory periods, again similar to those experienced by other colonists. During his long waking periods, Harris exhibits writing behavior on any available surface, claiming the dreams need to speak, and that he's attempting to make it whole again. What that means I haven't determined yet. Given the complexities of his case, I plan to reach out to my colleagues for more insight. To remove the battery, ensure that no power is being used on the circuit. Oh, so we turn this off and then we can remove this battery to put it elsewhere. But let's take a look to see what we can unlock where it currently is. Just wanted to take a quick pass through this room. Those are locked. We have to.
Transmit to all personnel. This is Senior Medical Officer Nicole Brennan. Medical is overwhelmed. We need help. Look at his wounds. We can't handle so many trauma cases, and the command crew won't tell us what's happening. He's seizing. Shit. Maybe I have some KHP left.
Side mission. Follow Nicole's hologram. Well, I feel like Isaac would want to do this. I know that I do. Okay, it doesn't know where to go for this. So, let's take a look around. Wherever that red line goes, let's see what we've got. Wait, in what way is this a shower? That's the shower. This is a secret compartment behind the shower? With blood and body parts. Well, everything on the ship has blood and body parts.
Medical log, Dr. Nicole Brennan. So much for being paranoid. I repurposed this room to run counseling sessions without unitologists interfering. Now, it's the only place I feel safe. I recovered a limb after yesterday's attack. Genetically, it's human tissue with bizarre mutations. But it's just a sample. It's not enough to figure out a cure. I need... Wait, where's that report from engineering? Here. The engineers pulled something out of machinery. Limbs missing, torso intact. Okay. Time for a real autopsy.
Find autopsy location in engineering. I don't know if we have access to engineering right now. Like, we came up through maintenance, and you would expect that maintenance would be near engineering. What is this? Oh, I think that's a throwable. Yeah, we'll hold on to that. I don't want to throw it anywhere right now. I would have to check the map, because I know that we spent some time in maintenance. At least that's my memory. I don't know if we've been to engineering yet. Okay, here's the other port where we can plug in the power to go to ER, which is where it wants us to go. Is there any other place that we want to go in here? No, because that's not engineering. We've been through there. And if we switch this back to what, lights? I don't think having this on lights gets us anything that I can't see with my flashlight. So, yeah, let's pop this out. I miss having lights. Okay. Heal. Okay, so that's what that does. Is baby dead? Oh, I really tried to get that out in time. Fuck! Hey! You need to get out of here. I used another heal. Oh, I really need that. I was hoping that throwing the battery pack... I knew it wouldn't blow up, because then, I mean, not to metagame it too much, but then the puzzle wouldn't be doable. But I was really hoping it would knock baby down. Okay, and this only powers that. There's no circuit breaker over here. So, time out for a little bit of TLC here. What do we want to do? I kind of want to use this, I guess. Get us back up into the green. I just would really like to see this environment when it was a functional medical bay, because it just looks like it's a festering wound. And like everything does, but like when all of the lights were on, this place was still gunmetal gray and just rife with tetanus. Okay, if Baby doesn't show me tentacles, I don't think I'm going to put a lot of bullets into him, because the thing is, Baby is all head, and they always say, don't shoot them in the head. That just makes them angrier. Haven't used the proximity mine yet. I feel like the proximity mine, isn't it? Didn't they say it's like 25 bullets to do a proximity mine? That seems super expensive. I'm sure it's very powerful, but I'd rather shoot like 16 bullets and kill it. If I can. I bet in the harder difficulty levels, you need to know the ins and outs of every possible alternifier mode.
Security request retrieved.
You left me. I woke in the dark with them scratching in the walls. Scratching like rats. And you all locked me in with them. Fuckers. I'll cut them out. I'll cut them out. I'll cut them out.
Be dead. No. Fuck. I'm dead. No, I'm really dead. No! Go, go, go! Is there somebody behind me? So, these guys have gotten very good at putting one dude in front, followed by another guy who comes up behind, and in that case, a second guy that comes up behind.
Mercer, it's Terrence Kine. You were in surgery, so I left this with Warwick. We'll be discreet. I just got the latest report from Aegis 7. The situation's worse than Captain Matthias will admit. 40% of the colony's population is now showing symptoms. Depression, hallucinations, more violence. People are dying down there. I know it's linked to the marker somehow, but I just don't have enough data. Mercer, maybe I was wrong. We need answers by any means possible. That patient, Brent Harris, might be our last hope.
Right. If it wants to go that way, I want to go this way. Oh, but I can't. That's why as soon as that guy dropped down, I actually stopped backing up and got very aggressive about just like trying to take him out at the knees, and I still wasn't fast enough. I need to get a lot better at that. Sure. Nice reflections in this room. Save station. I'm much lighter on ammo than I was, but we will take the forward progress. Wait, I don't like that. That's everything, right? I didn't get the sense that there was a lot in here. Anything that wasn't nailed down just got sucked out. What a nice room this was a minute ago. Okay, that's just a spotlight. Oh! I didn't realize there was money in there. Any other cadaver closets want to open up? Spill out your pennies off the eyes. One of these days I'm going to get stabbed from behind while reading this. Dr. G. Domus, medical examiner. It is my unfortunate duty to officially pronounce Captain Benjamin Mathias dead. Reports of the exact circumstances surrounding his death are conflicted and will be left for investigators to determine once we return to port. I will constrain my comments to the condition of the body. Subject was in generally good health for his age, though a cursory blood test indicates his leukocyte count was very low, with eosinophils in particular almost non-existent. His pre-flight physical exam showed no such problems, indicating rapid onset, but it does not appear to have had any effect on his death. Multiple contusions on the arms and hands indicate a brief struggle pre-mortem. Light contusions around the ribcage indicate he was restrained, likely for a brief period. Cause of death was a single prolonged trauma to the ocular body, which continued on through the cavity wall and into the frontal lobe, causing rapid neurotrauma, seizure, and death. He was stabbed in the eye. It's a lot of words for that. The angle of penetration into the ocular cavity indicates the injury was not self-inflicted. Examination required the removal of the object to confirm cause of death, but it has been preserved for the investigative team to study. I therefore have no alternative but to record a preliminary verdict of unnatural death. Whether deliberate or accidental is beyond my jurisdiction. Doc, you better keep a control V of the phrase unnatural death. I feel like it's a phrase that might come up. Like, look at this. This is a torso and legs. No head, no arms. Some of those parts might be over here, I'm not sure. Can I leave here? Oh dear. Okay, so we've got a whole bunch of more of those. Hold on. Is there anything else in this room? Do we have any other fire extinguishers? Bedpan. Oh, fuck! Okay, we need to stop that thing. Okay, but go... Okay, I think that guy's dead. Alright, I needed to get out of that room and deal with floater monster. Oh, and I didn't see this until just now. Wait, is that it? Oh, I am out of bullets. So we need to stop by a shop and get some of the ones that I stored. Oh, I don't like that. We've got some pulse rifle bullets, but these go fast. Oh, boy. Okay. Well, we'll do our best.
Isaac, what's your status? Do you have the captain's rig?
Fuck me! Ugh. Transmitting codes now. I saw it, Hammond. A flying one turned the captain's body into another one of those things. The same must have happened to Chen.
God. Maybe the command computer has something. Where's Daniels when you need her? Head back to the security checkpoint. It's safer there. At least I can upgrade your clearance.
Oh, I was hoping the captain's log would allow us through this. Wait, it does. Okay.
Clearance confirmed.
Higher clearance door and lockers are now accessible. Hold on. Can we just check to see were there any doors that we walked past on our way here? Just anything super close. Sorry. Hold on. Oh, I'm... Okay, floor... Wait, floor 4. Can I look through here real quick? No, no, no. There's a level 2 door. But nothing else close by. 5 and 6. Okay, nope. Nothing else in the immediate area. I'm also very low on stasis. This is great.
Isaac.
I'm here. What the hell's happening?
The computer says the Ishimura's engines are offline. We're on a decaying orbit toward Aegis 7.
Oh, God. I have to get to engineering.
There's no time. That tram station's offline. Unless... Here. Head back to the flight deck. I'll guide you from there. If this damage report's right, there's a shortcut to engineering.
Confirmed. Clearance confirmed.
Any plasma cutter juice in here? Yeah, I was thinking about doors. I wasn't yet thinking about crates and lockers. Oh boy. I really don't want to buy ammo, but it might come to that. Because right now, I'm feeling a little self-conscious about spending 10 grand on that upgrade module. Right at the moment, that feels like a lot of bullets I didn't buy. Okay, I feel like we've been around this room, but this thing here, do I need to go through that door for any other reason? Not to get to the level 2 thing. I guess, no, that's a completely different way. Yeah, this door doesn't get me anything anymore, as far as I know. Oh, you know what? I could recharge my stasis, so can I lock onto that? Yeah, timeout. I am low on stasis, and if I don't need to use a stasis module to recharge, maybe we could sell some of those and buy bullets. I don't want to do that yet. I do think it's wise to have the option. That's an O2 recharge. I want to go actually right through this door.
Level 2 security clearance required.
Okay, are there any other level 1 things I can open up now? Maybe they were locked before? No. Alright. And I did see the save station there. I figure, hopefully, maybe this will be the decision that gets me killed, but I'm hoping that we can go forward and then save there. Nope, that's a level 2 door. Alright. Oh, I really thought that you could throw it in there. I like to think that we're now representing the normal working conditions in this room. No, that's it. Straight out. Okay.
Clearance confirmed.
Okay, +1 nodes. Sorry, we're full. Help me, help me, help me. Security station. I don't remember if that's where I want to go. I think it is. Okay, let's pull out some of those... Yeah, some of the ammo that I grabbed. We'll move to inventory, move to inventory. And right now I do have 2 smalls, but I'm going to grab one of those as well. Let's put away one of these. And then this plasma cutter upgrade I really want to bring to a bench. We might do that right now, because now I've got some nodes as well that we can make use of. And I'm going to save it very quickly. All right. Our goal takes us to the medical tram station. Before we got onto a tram... Yeah, so that's going to be, I think, the end of the chapter. I would love to visit a bench. Let's see if we can find one quickly. How do you zoom out? There's a bench to our left. I really failed at going left. I don't like the sound of anything I'm hearing in this room. Up. Okay, just making sure there weren't any barbs. If you guys wanted to drop ammo, well, okay, I will accept pulse round ammo. Where do we stand now? 12 in the gun. Stasis recharge. I didn't use any there, but we'll just make sure that we're topped off. And as always, let's just be very sure. Yep, next room around the bend through the door. Plasma Cutter upgrade graph extended. New special ability is now accessible. Let's look, but I am thinking that we have to upgrade at least damage on Pulse Rifle if we can. 3 nodes, so I could do reload and then damage, and then we'd be at the capacity. Greatly increases ammunition capacity. I don't know if I care that much about it. Then again, like, we could just go all in on Plasma Cutter and sell other ammunition as we get caught up on it. Capacity and then damage. I don't care about capacity. Damage would be pretty good. Damage would take us from 40 points to, who knows, 41 points. It's hard to know. And then for suit. So I do kind of feel like I want to spend a point here to get the HP upgrade. Air, size, and duration. Well, if we were to go for 1, it would probably be duration. You know what? When we use stasis, I want it to last as long as we can. I will put 1 point into duration there. That's 2 points into suit. Now the question is... Man, do I not care about the reload, but to get to that damage would be pretty great. And then the other option is Pulse Rifle. Capacity would go from 50 to who knows how much. I really want that damage upgrade for the pulse, for the plasma cutter. Oh, I wasn't sure if we'd gotten that. Okay. Level 2, level 2. I was about to say that if I was Isaac, I would probably be noting down in my holo journal exactly where... Uh-oh. All those level 2 things were, but you don't have to do that in a holo journal. You could just write that down with a pen. And I've got one of those, and I'm not writing it down. That was me learning that the pulse rifle does take a few extra shots to knock out their tentacles, and we've already been in that room. Unless that's a level 1 thing. Do I care about getting in here? Let's just check very quickly. Because I don't need that elevator right now. We can switch this over to doors. The bins on the floor are probably level 2s. But, hey, someday I'll be level 2. Yeah. And on that day, I want to be able to come in here. Alright, let's hop on the tram. Level 1 stuff that you can open up. Great news for as we come across them. But to go back through and do like a thorough rescouring, we might as well wait until we've got level 2 or even level 3 clearance. And then we can just get everything in a single pass. If I get desperate, we can always do something else. Alright, I would love to save it before we touch this. And let's hop on the tram. I stacked that stuff over there. I was about to say, is there going to be something behind those? But, I mean, there might have been. Oh, well, again, as long as I'm right here. Here, I guess.
Flight deck tram control. Now arriving at flight deck tram control.
Is there anything in the immediate area that we know was a level 1? Oh, a level 1 door! Look, there's one right there. So, but it's behind a locked door here. Well, that's a bummer. How did we ever get over there? Was this... Hold on. This is just locked. Oh, hold on. What's interesting is that according to the map, at some point in life, I went through that door. Well, not now. Alright, so rather than looking, we'll follow this. Boy, the lighting in here looks so good. I mean, the lighting everywhere looks good, but just the number of points on Isaac Clarke that cast shadows. Bathroom, I feel like we've been through. I think. Let me just look in here. I think it's showing as explored. And I don't remember any bathrooms with an abundance of level 1 locked security grates.
Security reporting retrieved.
Thanks for the reminder, computer. Okay, that's where we are. I can save, and then, oops, sorry. Oh my goodness, I am so sorry. What's happening there is that I'm meaning to go here and hold down right trigger so that I can zoom in around a little bit. Yeah, no, this is where we docked, so we're just going to continue on. Again, we'll save here. What are we saving ourselves? Well, if I go into the next room and get slashed apart, we won't have to take that elevator ride.
Isaac, this damage report says there's a broken cargo lift just beyond the hangar doors. I'll open them now.
Entering zero gravity.
You'll need your thrusters to reach it, but that lift shaft should take you straight down to engineering.
Alright, let's search this room, but we're now into Chapter 3. Oh, thank God for all this plasma energy. This is great. A suspicious number of explodable barrels in this room. Hold on. B, throw, grab, A. That's a power core on my left, or right rather. Come on. Okay, so that power core there, do we have a sense on where I might want to put it? Before I move it, lose it among all the clutter in the room. Well, right here works. So now we can turn on the cargo rail tracks or the loading shutter. Let's do loading shutter just for now. And that goes... Oh, I think it might have opened up this room. Oh, this is Loot Central. This is a good place to be right now. What are we up to on ammo? This is a real turnaround from where we were. 50, 60, 75? Sorry, 65. Plus the amount that we've got in. Wait, I'm level 1. Oh, that's level 3. I misread it.
Level 3 security clearance required.
Wait. I think that's what came out of the box, but I kind of lost it. Please have nothing exploding over here. All right, do we think anything else in this room? I don't see anything worth taking off for. I feel like this is it. Okay. So that was loading shutter. Now that we've been through there, until I get level 3 clearance, and I don't think I'm going to remember that there was a thing in there, we can switch it over to whatever the other thing was, the track rails. Yeah, 71 plus 12 in the magazine. Oh. I don't know if Isaac can thrust up and down. He can spin. Yeah, no, hold on, that's spin. Oh, he can level out. He can certainly face up and down, but that's more going forward. I don't know if he can just, like, navigate himself up and down. It doesn't really matter. It's just sometimes for, like, when you're scanning an area, it would come in. So now we're on the other side of the cargo bay, by the way. Here's the remains of the ship that we arrived in. Anything else in this room? Boy, they are starting off Chapter 3 with... So you might have lost some of your health and items in that fight against the captain and his 2 lieutenants. Why don't we get you fixed up real quick? That elevator is not necessary for us right now since we're currently capable of flight. But I bet that'll come up later. Or maybe it wouldn't. Wouldn't that be interesting if they, like, have, like, elements in the environment that, hey, here's an elevator that, you know, you just don't need to use. Because this was only pertinent when this was an operational ship, not a death barge. When I was young, I used to think that, like, being on a spaceship or a submarine would be super cool. Like, why would anybody be concerned about it? I don't actually know what I'm stuck on. And now as an adult, I have to say that I've collapsed in on my own phobias. I do kind of feel like just that sense of having the infinite pressure of the ocean pressing in on all sides. Like, really just a slight equipment failure and everybody dies. But not really, because the people that are on... Oh, I didn't realize this was a force field. It makes sense, like you can see space out there. I just didn't realize that that's what that was. So this room feels like it's a thorough sweep. I feel like we've done it. I've missed a lot of stuff, I'm sure, but on the whole, we found a bunch. So I would like to lock this in so that we've got all of this done. I think that we're going to head back in and probably save it for this episode. But no, people, like the crews on submarines, I'm sure they do a ton of training and a ton of maintenance work. Oh, are we locked out? Oh, we are locked out of going back. Okay, then we won't do that. It's one of those cases where it's not dangerous so long as everybody has done the thing that they're supposed to do, remembers their training, and follows up on all the stuff that they're responsible for. I think my concern is I'm not trained in any of that stuff, so I go into a submarine, and if really anything goes wrong, it's just you die instantly. All right, let's see if we can get to where we're meant to be. Reach the engineering deck. And given that beyond this barrier we're on a timer, we're probably going to be a little bit more directed. Doesn't mean I'm not going to pick up stuff as I see it. Okay, that is an O2 recharge station, so within range of this, let's just look around real quick, see if there's any floating blue loot boxes. I've got a whole minute that we can look around. Except, not that way. Sorry. Then I'll fly over to it. So, I'm feeling the desire to go get that O2 recharge. Okay, can I recharge again, or is that a one-time use thing? Okay, good. I would hate to die over a matter of $80. Just don't hit anything that explodes, though. Plasma energy, always good. Are we going this way? Is this goable? Okay. I hope there's atmosphere on the other side of this.
Exiting zero gravity. Exiting vacuum. Clearance confirmed.
We are not punished for our sins, but by them. I wouldn't have complained if there was an upgrade node in there, but I will also take the plasma energy. So we're at... Oh, it doesn't say here. I think I've got to go into the inventory. We're rolling in plasma energy once again. Well, this is probably just the regular part of the Ishimura. Is that... Okay, no, I honestly thought there was like a face there. Adding this... So this is C. Danvers. Maybe Carol Danvers. Adding this to my maintenance priority request. Maybe something in writing will make them pay attention. That unidentified growth reported elsewhere on the ship has reached engineering. Not even medical knows what the hell this stuff is. It looks like someone threw their guts up all over the walls and smells about the same. It's spreading faster than we can cut it up, which is pretty disgusting in itself. It's already busted the cargo lift, and it's getting into the engine spoke. If we can't find a way to stop it soon, it'll be all over the main engine chamber by the day after tomorrow. Who is not listening to this? I guess they were dealing with a mass outbreak of psychosis, but also seems like a big damn deal. Meanwhile, I'm heading to the mining deck. They've got PFM 100s in storage for ice mining, and they can spare the fuel. Maybe cauterizing this stuff will do the trick. Just hope it doesn't smell worse when it's on fire. I didn't finish looking around in this area when we came in. It does feel a little bit like this was the only way, but I basically opened the very first door that I saw. Okay, I'm so sorry. I just don't remember if we went through this area. Right, that's our level 1 door. Got it. And then this is how we entered the whole area. Okay, we're on track. Just wanted to make sure I wasn't rushing ahead. We might have some good health and items, but that's going to turn around the very next thing that goes blah.
Warning. Orbital position compromised. Correct course immediately.
Okay, let's do the audio log next time. I feel like this is a really good place to save it. We'll pop open that, and then we'll have some stuff to look at to kick off our next episode. So we're going to save it up here. You guys, this was a really, really fun entry into the Dead Space remake. I will look forward to playing this again very soon, and until then, we're going to call it here. Thank you guys so much for joining me, and we'll see you again in the next one.